We got guys. Once again, apologies for the lateness, but I'm here, and it's an interesting one today, actually, to talk about. It's not actually about a transfers as such. Well, it could have been. I'm going into this thing where I've read that we could have signed, you know, these big players um, that have all gone on to be, great players and gone on to big teams, other clubs playing for now. And although maybe one isn't isn't doing anything at the moment, was banned for taking some sort of drugs. Trying up his performance levels, I guess. But yeah, cheating. But anyway, we could have had these four big players playing for Brentford, and I'm amazed I hadn't seen this before, that this had happened. And not long ago, see the article about it all, and I thought, well, how have we missed out in? How did we miss out on these? You know, the likes of Micheal, Olise, Eberechi, we could have had those. They could have been playing for us. Yeah, no, it sounds weird, it sounds mad, it sounds strange, but they could have been playing for Little Brentford. They could have been. Omar Marmoush as well. Although I wouldn't say, I don't think he's set the world alight exactly at Man City, but he is quality. And I already obviously mentioned, Mykalo, Mudryk. That's the one I actually knew about. I did actually know about that one because I remember us trying to do this. We was going to pay, I think, a record transfer fee to get this guy. And to be honest, we dodged a fucking bullet. Let's be honest, we really did dodge a bullet with Mudryk. He seems like what he got up to, to try and be better than he was and perform. He had to take some sort of drug. So there we go, and was banned, as we know, for a while. I don't know if he's supposed to allegedly coming back fairly soon, or I heard, but I don't know if that's true. But we certainly dodged a bullet with that one, so I'm not as bothered with that one at all. That's fine with me. But I know he was going to try and spend a lot of money on him. I can't remember exactly. I knew it was going to be maybe something like 40 odd, 50 odd million or something. I remember that being talked about. Until, of course, Chelsea finally got him. He didn't want to come here anyway. And I'm glad he fucking didn't. Let's be honest. He was a right flop. And Chelsea were the mugs that got him, signed him. So really, we dodged the bullet. But the others, quality players, excellent players, Michael Olise, Eberechi, Omar Marmoush, quality players that we could have actually had. And it's terrible how we missed out. And I've got one comment there. Thanks for coming in, Warren. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're great. Lateness is greatness. Yeah, well, I certainly am great then, ain't I? I've done it so many times and not meaning to, of course. But things are, sort of happen. But anyway, I'm gonna bring this article up, and we'll go into it and see why this didn't happen, and try and fathom it out. What actually went wrong with this? Because obviously, it's Matthew Benham had said all this, has come up with this, that why allegedly we could have had these players and some issues why we couldn't get them. So try and get this thing down. advert. Anyway, right, Brentford owner wanted to sign 4 stars, including Eze and Mudryk. This is by Hal Fish on Gimme Sport. Brentford owner Matthew Benham has revealed that he nearly signed 4 players for the Premier League club, and they've since cost other teams a total of $266.2 million in combined transfer fees. 2 now playing the English top flight, while 1 is currently a Champions League star. Benham has been in full control of the Bees, his boyhood club, since 2012, when they were playing in the English 3rd tier. Thanks to clever investment, they've since risen to the Premier League and have impressed many since their 2021 promotion from the Championship. The club owner made his money through gambling and got his break in 2001 when Tony Bloom, who later became the owner of Brighton and Hove Albion, hired him. Well, obviously, Tony Bloom we sort of have a lot of issues with, so we can no longer pretty much get any players from Brighton, is the problem. So Tony Bloom hired him to work at Premier Bet. With that past in mind, it's no wonder Brentford... hold on a minute. No wonder Brentford have been able to take a chance on lesser-known players and turn them into genuine stars. The likes of Ollie Watkins, Ivan Toney, David Raya and Johan Visser have also been sold for huge profits in recent years. That doesn't mean Benham has been perfect when it comes to recruitment. Matthew Benham could have signed 4 Premier League pair for $4 million. Yeah, $4 million. Speaking at the MIT Sloan Sports Analytics Conference in Boston, Benham revealed that Brentford could have signed Eberechi, Eze and Omar Marmoush for a combined fee of just $4 million. Could have been a bargain, couldn't it? He recalled. There's always going to be ones you regret. I was saying before that we could have signed Eze for £4 million. I think in 2019. That wasn't really that long ago, was it? It wasn't that long ago. We could have also signed Marmoush on a free about 3 years ago. Well, there you go. This is all fairly recent then. We could have signed both for about $4 million combined. Well, there you go. How did we slip up? How did we not then? Eze would start for a Crystal Palace, winning then the FA Cup before sealing a £67.5 million move to Arsenal last summer, as he hopes to get his hands on more silverware in North London. Marmoush made a name for himself as Eintracht Frankfurt before joining Man City in 2025. The Egyptian cost an initial fee of $59 million, but that figure could rise to a further $4.2 million if certain bonuses are met. Brentford also missed out on 2 more big names. One was a Dodge Bullet, which I've already mentioned, as we know, the Dodge Bullet. And we know that's Mudryk, of course. There's another player who has since ended up at a Premier League club, although things haven't actually worked out for him since. Benham also mentioned a 4th player who now plays at Bayern Munich, having spent some time in England too. Explaining why those deals didn't get across the line, he said, one was Mykalo Mudryk. The summer we got promoted to the Premier League, there was actually 2 players that scouted amazingly well. One was Mykalo Mudryk, which was maybe a bit complicated if we signed. Although we were quite close to signing him for a low fee for about €20 million. But then again, I'm sure I saw we was going to pay a lot of money for him at one stage, though, as well. So, I don't know. Eventually went for more like 80 million euros, though he's currently serving a drug ban. We certainly have dodged that bullet, as I've already said. Then Michael Olise, his scouting was unbelievable, out of this world. But we just got promoted and we weren't used to the crazy agent fees in the Premier League at the time. Right. The agent fee for that was was so insanely high that we stepped away. Even though there was part of us thinking, well, if you combine the agent fee and the transfer fee, it's kind of not too bad. But the agent fee on its own was just so insane that we stepped away. There's always going to be ones you miss out on. It looks as though Brentford were quite lucky to miss out on Mudryk. Exactly, we were. He later joined Chelsea in a deal worth up to 89 million, but mustered 10 goals and 11 assists in 73 appearances before the FA charged him with violating anti-doping rules, meaning he hasn't played since 2024. Benham will certainly regret not paying Olise's agent those extra fees. Instead, the Frenchman joined Crystal Palace before he then made them 50.7 million as he moved to Bayern Munich. Bagged 33 goals and 48 assists in 91 outings to date, winning the Bundesliga in 24-25. In total, the combined fees Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea and Munich have spent on the four players mentioned come to a total cost of 266.2 million. Yeah, hell of a lot. Hell of a lot. So, there we go. And we could have had these for a bargain then. I mean, the Mudryk one, as I say, I didn't give a shit about. We dodged the bullet with Mudryk. And I'm glad we did. That is one we successfully avoided, thankfully. Those others, though, well, quality players, and they're doing well. Well, most of them are doing well. I'm not sure about Marmoush as such. But, of course, Eze and Olise really are on their way to winning big things and doing big things. And so, I don't know, guys. This is kind of, we missed out big time. And it is bad in a way. But with the agent fees, I can well understand that. Possibly why we had to pull out. But as he said, we weren't used to that. We weren't used to those big fees. And maybe we should be now, being in the Premier this long. We should have got used to that. But it is a joke. It is fucking, extortionate that these agents, charge. These fees are just extortionate, and it's fucking terrible, I think. But I was amazed that we could have bought these players fairly cheaply, and you see what they've done, what they've gone on to do. Yeah, so that is a shame, really. But there we go. I mean, we could have had some big players. Some of these, if we got into Europe, we would have had these big players now already, and we wouldn't have needed extra players, would we? We wouldn't need to sign anymore. So, I suppose it happens, and we got to move on. But I was so fucking shocked, surprised that we could have got those players. It's why are we missing out? Why did we miss out? And it's there we go. It's the thing. It's happened, but We could have had some major players playing for us. But there we go. We have to live and learn, and we move on, and we carry on, and I'm sure, hopefully, sometime we may get another big player in. I think that's possible, but that may only be if we get into Europe, I would think. So we're still hoping for that, really. But anyway, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what other people think, about all this. Why we couldn't get these over the line. I mean, the agent one, yeah, that's pretty understandable. But while we're talking about this, players, transfers that we could have got, I'm going to go into this article as well. And it's this one. I'll bring this one up. Who has been the best Brentford signing since promotion to the Premier League? Somebody said here, obviously, Christian Eriksen is the best player we signed. But who has actually made the biggest impact for Brentford? Ben Mee? No, it was a good signing for a free transfer. Let's be honest, that was a pretty good transfer. He played well for at least 2 or 3 seasons, if that. He was really good for us. Pepper, PhD, I'd have gone for Mee. Fair, Mee might win us. Might win on best signing. But biggest impact overall since we got to the Prem, I think it's Visser. No contest. Well, this is obviously 2 years ago. Some of these. This was how long ago was this one? Yes, this was 2 years ago. So at that time, I suppose, you have been saying all this. I mean, obviously now it's Thiago. I would say it's Thiago. It's got to be 19 goals. If we factor that in, Warren again. Too nice, not ruthless enough or aggressive enough. You're pretty right there, mate. Yeah, right there. Aaron Hickey, okay, yeah, might be a little bit biased there, Warren. And I'm not saying he's shit, but I think there is more that have made more of an impact than he has. And that is Thiago. Thiago, for me at the moment, I mean, obviously, we already had Tony, I think, so we can't say that, unfortunately. I think definitely Ben Mee did make a big impact for a player on the free. That was, you would say, that's the best bargain signing ever. To get somebody like that on the free that was done really well. I think he lost it at the end of it. He got a lot of injuries. But for the first 2 or 3 seasons, he was amazing. And for a free, it's hard to get a really good free transfer anymore, Someone you don't pay loads and loads of money for, an extortionate amount of money, and they actually do really well. Maybe you could say Henderson. That's quite a good signing. And he's still been really good. I didn't want him to start with, Jordan Henderson, but he's actually been really great for us. For 36 years old or so he is now. So that was something I was a bit surprised about, how he could be that good still at that age, But he's been there, done it, seen it, won everything pretty much. So Warren again, Hickey can't make an impact if he is hardly played or when he's played out of position by that clown Andrews. Also, there's a bigger story about that. He's actually had massive injuries since he's been here. That's another reason he hasn't played, Warren. Not because we wouldn't play him or anything like that. It's that he's had massive amount of major injuries and he's been out a very, very long time. You know, we had to wait for him to come back. And then so you're risking playing him again when he's only just come back from injury. I'm not trying to make excuses or anything for these guys, especially Andrews. I would never make excuses for him. You mean you could say for Thomas Frank as well? It was the same with Thomas Frank. He weren't fit, ready to play for him. He wasn't fit half the time. So whose fault is that? Is that the player himself? Is that our training fitness people? Who is it? Who's to blame for him not being fit half of that time? So I don't know if you really knew that or understood that, but he'd actually been out a very long time with injuries. Hickey should put in a transfer request. He probably should. It's up to him. But I mean, I wouldn't keep playing. Oh, he's certainly not a left back, and why would you play him at left back? But that's neither here nor there. That prickhead Andrews. I mean, you know what's? I mean, at the end of the day, there were still other factors in why he hadn't played a lot. No matter where he's playing in the team, it was just other things that came into it, other sort of factors. But yeah. So me might win. Yes, I think it's Visser. Well, no, I don't rate him either. I actually never. I don't think I ever properly rated him. I know he scored goals, but I don't think he scored them that well, and most of that was down to Bramo. That he got those goals, and after the goals he scored, he hit them into the ground or something, scuffed them in, or any other part, shin, knee, whatever. Never hit anything. I don't think totally properly into the goal. There were the odd occasions he got some really good goals, but most of the time they were shins or whatever. Any other part of the body, he could have put one in with his cock, but he wasn't that great. I still don't rate him at all. And I'm glad we got all that money from Newcastle for him, to be totally honest. 55 mil, that's a lot to get for him. And we sort of ripped their hands off Newcastle for him, to be honest. Visser has played 1.5. Well, at that time, 1.5 seasons, but he's still done better than Visser has in a way with his performances, I think. Visser has played 30-plus games in all three seasons, scoring important goals in each. Yeah, still, you come with that, but you still didn't really see him, whether you've seen him play totally all the time live or whatever. It's still how you score them, and it helps if you have somebody that keeps giving you, service to score them. And that was Bramo. Bramo was better and more important than Visser in that partnership. He's been back from injury for quite some time, and since he has come back. He keeps being played out of position by Andrews. Well, yeah, I agree. He has. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, Warren. Yeah. He has been, but, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, right, if Coyote goes, right, because Coyote may still go now, because a lot of teams are after him, circling him. Even your team, Arsenal, could be circling him, looks like, and possibly get him. Then I'm sure Hickey will actually play more once he goes. Hickey will get a chance to play more at right back if he's fit. And I think that was another thing. We tried getting somebody else in because the guy wasn't fit. So we had to get somebody else. And in the end, we had Coyote, who's too good and was brilliant. Of course, he had fucking Ross there. If Hickey had been fit at the time, he would have got in instead of fucking Ross left, we wouldn't have been playing Rorsleff all that time, you know. So to be honest, as much as I get what you're saying, Warren, I totally understand in a way. I still think if he was properly fit at the time, he would have played a lot more. And that wanker Rorsleff wouldn't have been playing for us. You know, a lump of shit who was useless, he wouldn't have been playing for us. It would have been Hickey. Yeah, no one, Admiral Dan, 123. Visser has been immense. Always puts in a good shift. Well, I'm not so sure. High effort, high intensity, but don't make him any good. You know, any player could have that, but it don't mean they got ability. Started out as a great impact sub. I had some doubt he would be as effective starting at first, but has flourished with more game time. But still, see who's helped him do that. Look at who helped him. You haven't. I don't think you have. It was Bramo. No one's saying Visser pretty much our first signing. The best quality, me, but he's had some injuries. Yeah, an impact could have been more. Have been more otherwise. Yeah. If not for the injuries, there we go, Warren. If not for the injuries, then easily Hickey. Injuries taken into account, me or Visser. There you go. Somebody's told you there that Power Chicken has told you that, mate. Hickey is light years ahead of Coyote, but I would play both of them and put Coyote in the team at right midfield, especially when away against a difficult opponent. Don't forget, Hickey is older than Coyote. Coyote is still, is he early 20s, 20, 21, something like that. And he's also got into the Italy under 21s. He's just got into them. Well, he has played for them a few times, I think, anyway. But he's in the squad for the Italy under 21s now for the internationals. And for me, I think he's got more to come with him. Yeah, probably Hickey is great. Don't get me wrong, he's a great player. I've always rated Hickey, you know. He's Scottish international, of course. Of course, he's a really good player. And he hasn't got more experience, but the problem is he hasn't been fit. That's the fucking thing. The big thing here, the big sort of reason is why he's not been fit. He's not been fit. And that is the fucking issue, mate. So, you know, now Coyote took over and proved to be, well, his long throw as well. Don't forget that long throw is an incredible, massive weapon. To have that long throw, he goes up and down the pitch all day long, 90 minutes plus, so you can go up and down the fucking pitch. Like, so much energy, it's unbelievable. And he has got a bit of ability to him as well. You know, look at that. He scored a goal already as well. He has scored. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting him massively ahead of Hickey at all. But he's got so much more to come at his young age as well. And Hickey is, what is he? Is he 24, 25 now? Something like that. Maybe that. He's got more experience and more... had more football in him than maybe Coyote has. And the problem is we could lose Coyote. As I say, if Coyote goes, you know, Hickey will get more games. He will. And who's this? Life Hut, A to B. Is that A to B? Big up Bees, yeah. Big up to you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Cheers for that. Brilliant in the live chat. Thanks for coming in here, my bro. That's good. Right, and Lard Baron. There's not too many. I'm sure Warren will disagree with that as well. Vissa, Onyeka. Yeah, look at Onyeka now. What's he done? He's fucked off to Coventry. You know, he was another one with injury issues. Frank Onyeka. And when he did play, I don't think he done enough in the Premier when he was actually fit. So I'm pretty glad he's gone to Coventry, to be honest. Damsgaard, oh, definitely Damsgaard. I don't know why you said that. He might have been sarcastic there. There's not too many. Obviously, Damsgaard for me, yeah, I think he's great. And he's another one that had a question mark, a question mark about him. Because, his injury issues, health issues, or whatever. When he first came, it wasn't easy for him. So, he had a lot of it, health problems, injury problems. But then now he's been fit at times. You think, well, why hasn't he been playing? Because he's quality. He's absolute quality, he's Damsgaard. So, do you do panels? Yeah, I do, mate. I do. But it's when I can get enough people in to do it. I don't always get a lot of people on here, unfortunately, that want to come on. If you want to come on, mate, you're welcome to. You want to join me for this, you can, or I'll send you the link, I'll put the link in here, mate. So, be up to you, Harry. Good afternoon, guys. Hope we're all good. Yeah, all good, mate. All good, fella. Yeah, and as I say, life up. You're welcome to. If you want to come on. Yeah, I'll put the link in here now. If anyone else wants to come on as well at the same time, you're welcome to. Obviously, we're mainly talking about this. This is the players we missed out on signing. So that's the main topic here. So I'll just put the link in here now. And hold on. Oh shit, what happened there? Lost the fucking screen there. The one I've been on, it's gone. It's gone. Anyway. Right, here we go. Now I'll just put the link in. And right, there we go. There's the link, guys. Anyone wants to join, you're welcome to. Obviously, having a big discussion, as I say, about these players we missed out on, the likes of Olise, Eze, Mudryk, etc. And then also this now that I'm also on, talking about the signings we've made since coming into the Premier. So, anyone wants to join, you're welcome to. Right, so yeah, Damsgaard for me as well, another quality signing, just wanting to play more, wanting to do more. He's top quality, Danish international. Of course, Ben Mee, we already mentioned. KRP, obviously King Lewis Potter, I think he's quality as well. I think he's got a lot better. I don't think we played him enough at times. Well, Andrews hasn't. I think Frank played him more. But I think he is quality. I know he's got ability there. Sometimes you want to see a bit more from him at times. But I still think he's a good player. I really rate him. Sharda, of course, another inconsistent one. Got ability, got pace, got sort of great heading ability. Leap and spring and whatever else, but he's just so inconsistent. And he's also got a bad temperament. He seems to get booked a lot. Was sent off fairly recently as well. Is the problem. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll bring you on now. And right, welcome to you, my friend. How are you?
Hi, hello, mate. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no
It's
worries.
brilliant. Hey, I
Thanks for
just
having me
come
on.
across your channel and I thought, oh, great, a Bromsford fan.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good to see. So you're obviously a Bees fan as well, yeah?
Yeah, for about 40. I don't go as much anymore because of circumstances, but yeah,
Mm.
I used to go to a lot of games when we were terrible.
Yeah,
So,
I know. Tell
uh,
me about it. But
I just
yeah,
can't get there. I just can't get down there as much anymore. Now we're in the Premiership. It doesn't really matter because
mm,
how I see it is, it's a bit like the only fault in the horses thing. You dream of
yeah,
them getting in the Premiership, but for me, they've achieved that, and I just thought let others go and enjoy watching them. I go to a couple of away games, but because I don't live in London, but
oh
you
yeah,
know, I used to travel from West Sussex all the time, but I
okay.
uh, just can't do it anymore. But I've been watching them,
Mm,
and I was looking at your list,
yeah,
and my favourite player, and this is my own opinion. I don't think we use Lewis Potter right, if you know what I
no,
mean.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
I feel he should, because when he played for Hull,
Mm,
he was playing as an attacking forward, and
yeah,
I just think we don't use him right, and I just think he could be our superstar. He
he,
could be our superstar. Um,
I think he was
um,
his left wing back at one stage as well, wasn't he? But,
yeah, and I just think it's a waste. I think look at it. Look how he was against the last game. I know against West. Was it against West Ham? No, at home, wasn't it? Where he
yeah, it was the one we
really
done.
tricked him. Really tricked him. He tricked
Yeah,
two players
yeah.
and went. And if you compare him to Sharda,
Mm.
Sharda, you don't see him doing anything. I think Sharda should be. If we get offered 50 mil, sell it, take the money,
Well,
go.
I agree as well. I'm totally with you on that one, 100%.
Yeah,
He's got ability, but he's quick. He's got great heading leap ability, but he's too inconsistent, too lazy. Doesn't do it enough, and he's got sent off.
I think he's had a bust up by the look of his face. Don't you think? I think
Mm.
there's been a
Yeah,
bust up there. Yeah,
yeah. He
I
don't
think
want to be
he.
here, does he? He don't want to be
Yeah,
here.
yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I would play Donovan instead of him. To be
Yeah,
fair.
what's he done wrong? Like, when he's come on, he's played quite well, hasn't he? Whenever I've seen him play, he looks decent,
Mm,
doesn't he? From Al Donovan, you know.
I
Well,
think it's because it's just blending him in still. I
mm,
think because he's a youngster. But me personally,
yeah,
I think if Sharda don't want to play, he's 100%. Put him there. That's how I see it. Um,
yeah, yeah,
but
definitely.
so
Um,
the plays we missed out, Matthew Bellinwill, that Ukraine player, we
Mudryk, yeah,
we dodged a bullet there,
yeah.
didn't we?
Oh, we sure did, my friend. Yeah, we sure did, fella. And I mean, I don't saying that. I mean, look here, he was on drugs, on some sort of drugs, wasn't he? And we found that
Mm,
out. On why he
mm.
wasn't. I don't think he was that great anyway. I didn't rate him at all. And why we
No,
were after him, I don't get that really.
yeah, what Brentford think. I think it's about up and coming players, but
Mm,
I reckon we should look at a couple of players at Coventry at the moment.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was
I
looking about that. I think we have been. Is it that after? Is it that Bobby Thomas? Is it Bobby Thomas?
Yeah,
And
and I think we should have um, maybe have as a backup another backup forward, Ellis Sims.
oh
Um,
yeah, I'm not so sure about him. I'm not sure what to
mm,
make of him. I wasn't totally sold with him, but if you think
or
he's decent, I don't know. I mean,
and
uh,
Ashanti's been scoring a lot of goals as well. So
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was just thinking Brentford could turn him in to there. I think maybe we should. I don't, look. we're building for the future. We're doing really, really well. Do I think we should go and be in Europe? I think it's too soon for Europe.
Probably right. You're probably right. Yeah,
Mm,
it could be. We might not make it anyway. Let's look at it. I think we're going to be caught. We're only 2 or 3 points ahead. We're level with
yeah,
some.
but look at the games we've got. Are not that bad, to be fair. I know
Yeah,
Liverpool's the last game, but I think we've got more of a chance of beating Liverpool at home. But I think how the system's worked out, our system, we
mm.
started off, we couldn't win at home. We could win at home, but and now it's changing, isn't it? We can't
Oh, it
win
is.
at
Yeah.
home at the moment. So I
Mm.
don't know. Maybe we should go 4-3-3. I don't know. You know, I think I think Andrews has done really well,
Mm.
but maybe he might just need a little bit of help sometimes. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if you watch this show a lot, but I'm a little bit against him. I'm not totally sold on the guy yet, Keith Andrews.
Yeah, the style of
Like,
the play, the
you
style
know,
of play.
yeah,
Mm.
he extended contract as well. How already? Why has he got an extended contract? A new
Oh, you
contract?
know why they've done that? You know why they've done that, mate? Is because
What?
if somebody comes in for him and he wants to
Oh
go,
yeah.
we get big money for him. I mean, we got what I think it was
Oh right, yeah.
11 million. I think Tottenham had to pay us 11 million for Thomas Frank. So
Oh,
yeah,
shame you failed as well. I think he's a good manager, Frank, but why? I don't know why he went to Tottenham. I really don't. I've never understood
um,
the guy.
I think. Look, how old is he now? What, 50 odd?
Yeah, early
Maybe
50s.
he just thought.
Mm.
Do you know what? I reckon he'll end up at Crystal Palace, and I think he'll get his career
Yeah,
back. Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. Do you know where he's gone yet? I don't know where he's actually
No,
gone.
there's a rumour he's already signed for Crystal Palace, and they're going to announce it at the end of the season,
Oh, right. Oh, right. It's already
which is
done.
really good. But I think he took as far as he could. Um,
Yeah.
in the end, I
What?
think,
Yeah.
because he wasn't making use of the squad as much. So, like Rico Henry, even if he had that bad injury in the second season, when he came back, and then he played over in America on that tour, and then he was out again. That
Mm.
was bad management. That, do you know what I mean? I thought to myself, well, you don't play him, rest him, because we know he's prone for an injury.
Yeah.
Um, but it's a shame to see him go. But I think it's good with Keith Andrews. He's using the squad quite well. And that's the only thing I'm not. I don't like his. I find the style of football boring.
Yeah, it is.
But, but
What we
I
had under
am
Frank,
intrigued.
that style was better than this, than what we're playing here under Frank.
Yeah,
You know,
but what I could just say for Keith Andrews, I'm impressed how he's used the squad.
mm,
With Thomas Frank, if he put somebody else in and they had to cover, it wouldn't have worked out. Do you know what I mean? Because he didn't blend
yeah.
them in. So me personally, that and just roll on for the good times, I suppose. Still, you know,
Yeah.
I
I've got
do
another
miss.
guest to come on. Sorry, what's your name, mate? What's your name?
It's Rick. Rick,
Nice to meet you, Rick.
and you,
My
mate.
real name's Steve, by the way, so it's
Hello,
not
Steve.
Mr. B. But yeah, so yeah, that's my name. I've got another guest coming on, mate. I'll just bring him on. Is that all right? You can meet him. He's
Okay, I really got to go now, mate. But thank you for letting
okay.
us come on. All
Yeah, no
right,
worries. You're welcome
and
back
you take
anytime,
care,
Rick.
mate.
You know,
Take care.
welcome
All
back
right.
on. You.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Take care, fella. Cheers, my friend. See ya. See you, mate. Oh well, you nearly met Rick there, Warren. Big up to you, my friend.
Hi,
I
mate.
was,
How are you?
yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I
I'm
was,
really pleased to see you had another Bees fan on the show.
yeah. Well, I hope he comes back again. It'd be great to have him back on. He seems to know a lot. He seems knowledgeable about it all.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was thinking. He's not an idiot, so it'd be good to have
no,
someone on who knows what they're talking about, rather than
Like some
ones who
fraud,
won't shut up and
yeah.
don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they're
We've
talking about.
we won't mention him. We won't mention him more. And that, no.
I've got something to tell you about him and later. I'll message you on
Yeah,
Instagram.
we can talk about it a bit afterwards if you want, mate, on here, if you want afterwards. But I don't want to talk about him on here live, because I think I don't want no airtime for him, But
I was interested what that fella said, and I
yeah,
think he was talking a lot of sense, Steve. To be honest,
yeah, he was.
I think he was right about the bees not being ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm not convinced they want Europe,
it
Steve.
don't seem to be, does it? It don't seem like it to me either. Do we really want it? I mean, we look like we want to go back. We don't want to be in seventh. We're not too happy about it. But
My rationale for thinking is not to do with the performances of the team, right? Is if you think about it, nearly every team that's not played in Europe for years or never done it before, when they do get into Europe, the year after they struggle, quite badly. I mean, look at Notts Forest. That's a prime example of what I'm talking about, right? And what my concern is, if they were to get into Europe this season, if they didn't recruit, say, 8 or 9 new players, quality players, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about players that could fit into the first team. It'd be first team starters, right? Not squad players, not prospects. I'm talking about first team ready. If they didn't do that, then I think it would be. I think the bees would struggle, unfortunately. So I think they're sitting there, maybe thinking we're not ready for this. Let's just ease up a bit. Maybe that's why all these inconsistent performances keep happening. Maybe he's been instructed, drop points in this one because we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, mate, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're happy to finish 9th or 10th, right? And then get a couple of good players in the summer, and then build in the squad that would be able to compete in both fronts, because you're talking about doubling the workload. Because you'd be playing twice a week rather than once a week.
Yeah.
And that's a big ask.
And that is a lot, isn't it? Because we're already looking to stay. Well, I think you're staying in the Premier, but we are trying to go for other cups as well. We are maybe like the Carabao Cup or FA Cup or whatever. Trying to win something like that, really, aren't we? That's what we should be trying to do.
But the problem with that as well is if you win either the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, then you're going to get into Europe.
Oh, yeah. That is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so the thing is, you either go into Europe and don't take it seriously, or if the club want to make a real good fist of it and go for it in Europe, they need to strengthen that squad, because otherwise it could have a detrimental effect on their ability to challenge in the Premier League, and they could be in relegation trouble, Steve. I'm not saying that they'll go down, but they'll be right down the bottom of the table, because it's happened before to numerous clubs.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's what they're thinking. Maybe they're thinking, well, let's not try that hard. Have a good run in the cup, like semi-finals, quarter-finals, something like that. And then we just ease up. I don't know, but it just seems a bit odd.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like we're really in control and want to go all the way for this European spot. As you're saying, we don't seem to maybe want it enough. And that's what it feels like to me. And I think, well, maybe we're going to be outside of it, probably 9th, 10th, 11th or something like that, you know.
Yeah. Because that would explain why there's all these inconsistent performances all the time. If it's not to do with the manager, because I think a lot of it might be to do with the manager. And I think the fella who came on just now was right that Andrews needs help.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like it, doesn't it?
Well, it's good for him to have an experienced guy above him to like give him advice and talk to him. Do you know what I mean? Like, where he can go to and say, look, I'm not sure what to do about this. I'm not sure what to do about that. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? So that he can get support. I don't know. Maybe Harry or someone like that. Harry Redknapp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd be great, wouldn't he? Old Harry there. But
yeah, but just start in the background, not necessarily
on
the bench.
Well, that's who Spurs should have got in. Let's be honest, they should have got him instead of Tudor, shouldn't they? And got him in to help them stay up. But because I think they need a fucking miracle to stay up now, Spurs. I don't know about you. They need a fucking major miracle.
I think they're done, mate. I think
they're
got. I think West Ham will catch them and overtake them.
Yeah, I do, and all. I do. I think they're gone, and a lot of people will be celebrating, I'm sure, when they go down. But it's. I mean, who is the last big team to go down? It's got. Well, I know it's Man United in the 70s went down. I try and remember the other really big team that went down.
Everton nearly went down the year at Arsenal won the title under Wenger.
Oh yeah.
Well, that year we beat them 4-0 at Highbury. They were in serious danger of being relegated.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't.
I'll tell you what,
Sunderland's a massive club, Steve.
Oh yeah, they are. But they're going to be up. They're fine this season, aren't they? They are brilliant this season. I think they've been really good.
Another massive club that went down is Leeds United.
Oh, Leeds, yeah. Do you think they're in trouble this season, Leeds, still or not? Do you think they'll be fine?
Because I think Burnley and Wolves are gone. I don't think Burnley are getting out of it. Wolves definitely ain't. There's too many points.
I think Wolves overtake Burnley, though. I think they'll be above Burnley now, Wolves. I reckon.
Them two are definitely gone, I reckon. And then I think it's Spurs. I just don't see them getting out of it. I can't see them getting ahead of Forest or West Ham. And
both those look more like they want it. They want to get out of it. They're fighting, aren't they? Forest, West Ham, they're all fighting, aren't they? To get out of it. Spurs aren't showing any fight for me.
There's something wrong at that club, and there has been for years. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know what it is, but they need to sort it out if they want to be taken seriously. Because they keep on going on about what a big club they are and that. Well, they need to start showing it on the pitch.
Well, they have to, but I think they've just got too many big ego players or something that don't want to know about or getting paid too much and don't care about, the club itself, the fans or anything. And if they go down there, they get to move somewhere else, wouldn't they? They get somewhere else. So, that's what it seems like.
It'd be interesting to see what happens if they do go down, Steve. Like, how many of them actually stay and play in the championship for them?
I think
there'll be a mass exodus. Well, they'll try to have a mass exodus. Whether they get moves or not, it's another matter. Because if I was a manager of another club, I wouldn't want to sign them.
No, I mean, you look at Van der Ven and Romero, two great players, but Romero's a nutter, and he always gets sent off. Van der Ven, I don't seem to want to play for him. He's a great player, but you don't want to be there. So, and then some of the others, I think Maddison will probably want to go. He don't even play anyway, let's be honest. Who else would want to go? Who do you think else there? I don't know what that's the
I
name.
don't watch them. I don't, because I can't stand the club. I really don't like Spurs at all.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't watch them. But the thing is, I'm not sure they are that great, those players, because like there's an issue about their mentality. So you know, if they're that good, they wouldn't have a poor mentality, because it's not just about ability when you step out on the pitch. It's about your mentality and your desire to win and play for the team. They're all constituent parts that go into making up a great player, and they're not doing it. They just don't look interested. If I was a manager of that club, some of these players would never play for the club again. Like, I'd sit there and like watch some of the old videos, and if I didn't like what I saw from certain players, they'd be out. I'd freeze them out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as you say, they've got a bad attitude. I wouldn't have them playing. I'd fine half of them and you know, ban them.
I wouldn't even allow them into training.
Yeah.
I'd just fucking fuck them off and say, right, I don't want you anywhere near the club. You're barred from the club. Or I try and have a word with the legal team and say, right, I want these players' contracts ripped up. How can we do it and get away with it?
Yeah, you want players that want to play for your club, do you? Not you know, more interested about playing and don't want to fuck off anywhere and get big money or what, you know, want to be interested and want to play for your team. That's what you want. We all want players like that, don't we? That are dedicated to your club. And you know, these lot don't seem to want to be there. They don't want to play for Spurs. That's what it seems like. So, but then again, who cares about them anyway? Let's be honest.
So, Steve, what's this behind you about Mudryk?
Yes. Well, we did try and sign him, Warren. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it? Trying to get him. I mean, I think we dodged the bullet there. Let's be honest. In the end, so
he's rapid, Steve. I have to say, but you're not trying to build an athletics team, are you? Do you know what I mean? You're trying to build a football team.
That's right, but at the time I thought he was decent where he was at the time in Europe. But I'm not so sure when he went to Chelsea. Well, he didn't seem that great, did he?
No.
And then we knew he was on drugs, doing some sort of drug thing, doping and stuff. So that was it. And he was banned. I think he might be coming back eventually soon, I believe, at some stage. But who's going to want him at their club? Chelsea will get rid of him now, won't they? He won't play for them again.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But Steve, is there any news about your former player coming back from Saudi Arabia to play for Bees?
Oh, Tony. Well, not as far as I know, Warren. Not as far as I know. So,
would you have him?
I don't know, mate. Maybe. I don't like how he was here last time. His attitude and stuff. But when you know, near the end before he went, he didn't play that well. He didn't look like he wanted to be here. He looked like his head was elsewhere. And then, so I thought, I'm not so sure if he's scoring goals, but that's Saudi Arabia, isn't it? That's the Farmers League, really. Let's be honest. So, you know, and you get paid a lot of money, you know. But he won't get that amount of money if he comes back here, would he? He wouldn't get half that money if he came back here. So, you know, and there was talk about him going to West Ham as well, wasn't there? There was all about that. So, I don't know, mate. I don't know. He's still a good player. I still rate him. But the attitude with him stinks a bit, I think, to be honest.
The thing is, the thing about Brentford is it has got a really good scouting network, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, it has. It has. So, as you know, the players that we've already been talking about, I spoke about yesterday, and that these players we're after. So, that one from Norwich used to play for Norwich. We're after him, apparently. The Gabriel Sara, his name. We're after him. Your mate will know about him, wouldn't he? about that player.
Well, what about the ex-Celtic man? What's going on with him?
Right. Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know. But
What is he up to? Like, because if you piss him off, I can tell you now, his performances will fucking go through the floor, and it'll be a massive liability.
Well, at times I think he has looked shit, to be honest, anyway. He's made mistakes. So, when we got into a new contract, sign him up. So, I don't know. I think he should go, myself.
Yeah, see, the thing is, what I'd be interested about for Bees would be them signing at least one commanding centre-back, because I just don't, as much as I love Nathan Collins and whatnot, I just don't think he's as good as what people make him out to be. I mean, he's got a fucking accident in him.
He has, yeah.
Definitely. When he plays for Ireland, mate, he always looks really fucking shaky, if you ask me. He's got a mistake in him.
Yeah, well, as you know, I've been going through a few. We are looking for defenders. We're obviously a new left back. We're looking at the moment 2 or 3 of those. So I think Rico Henry's going to be off. He's leaving, I think, eventually.
Where's he going?
I don't know, mate. I just don't think he's going to be here anymore. I mean, he's had enough injuries. He's had another injury, hasn't he? So I don't know. I think he may go. I don't know where yet, but we're already looking for new left backs. So we're waiting to see. I mean, we're looking at this 17-year-old, and I'm not so sure there's other teams interested in him. So whether we're getting, I'm not totally sure. But these are the sort of players we're after here at the moment, which is this striker here, Ponomarenko. Apparently, we were in negotiations, preliminary negotiations, because Thiago may leave. That's what it's saying. And we're going for this guy to replace him. So he's like, yeah, only 20. And he's got a lot. He scored 9 in the last 10 in his last 10 matches, apparently. So 20, 25 million they're looking at. But they say that could rise. So we're trying to get him now before it goes too high, the price, So that is one week. It looks like that might be happening, that one. So I don't know why we're going to sell Thiago, but there we go. That's it.
The thing is, if your scouts have identified him, I would trust them because they've got such a good rep.
Yeah.
Bringing in players. Benjamin Arthur, Steve, he's fucking quality.
Yeah. Are you going to sign him for us, Steve? Do you want to pay us? Do you want to pay us some money for him, Warren?
I don't think we can afford him, Steve. No, I don't. I just don't think. I mean, it's not that we couldn't afford him. It's just that our board is fucking useless. They will not pay the money.
No. I told you it's great, didn't I?
£8 million sitting in the bank, and they just refuse to spend it. They keep going on about rainy days and stuff like that. Well, it's a fucking monsoon outside. I suggest you get your fucking hand in your pocket.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I told you he's quality, though, didn't I? I told you.
No, he's a good player, mate. 100%.
Yeah. Why is he not here? Why is he not playing for us? He should be playing for us.
He's got huge potential, Steve. And when he comes back, I'd fucking put him in the team.
Instead of Collins. I don't mean instead of Collins.
Who's that other one that plays next to Collins? He ain't much better.
What's his name? The other guy, Vandenberg. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't rate him at all. I'd put Arthur in ahead of Vandenberg all day long because I think he's quality and he's like, he looks comfortable on the ball and he's assured. And mate, I'd give him a start and see how he gets on.
Yeah. Well, I know we played him a bit in the cup. We played him was it the Carabao Cup or FA Cup, something like that. I know he played him in the Carabao, I think. But anyway, I mean, I thought he's a really good player. Whenever I see him, he looks so assured, young.
Exactly. And he's comfortable on the ball, and he brings it out of the defence well and stuff like that. These are all things that Nathan Collins has trouble with. And I just think sometimes when he's in pressure situations, Collins, he just starts panicking.
Yeah. Whereas this guy doesn't. Arthur doesn't. But
because they played him in the Glasgow Derby recently, right? And I was really worried about it. I was thinking, Jesus, Martin, that's a big risk to play a young kid like that in a game like that. But he took to it like a duck to water. It didn't faze him at all.
Yeah, it just shows the ones that are like that, got that composure and whatever, are the best ones to be playing. Won't make a mistake when in a big game, like that. And Collins does. He does make mistakes. We've seen that. And that's why I don't really want him here.
When he's been playing for Ireland, he's really, really shaky.
If he plays tonight, we'll see what he does tonight. Hey, he's played that games tonight, isn't it?
I can guarantee you, if he plays alongside Liam Scales will look the better player.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get flustered under pressure. The bigger the challenge is, the more he rises to the challenge. But this guy, I don't know what it is with him. I don't know whether he can't handle the pressure or what it is. Because he's got talent. He's just I don't know. I just think he can't handle too much pressure. I just think it gets to him. Either that or he's not confident in Caoimhin Kelleher. Because I've said to you before that I did think at one point whether there was a problem between the two of them.
Yeah.
Right? Because when he plays for Ireland, he was looking really shaky. But then when he come back to play for Brentford, when you had that other guy in goal, what was his name? The one that kept making all the mistakes.
Mark Flecken, yeah.
Yeah, Flecken. It didn't really seem to happen that much. But then when Caoimhin turned up, it started going a bit pear-shaped. So I don't know, Steve. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but something's not right.
Yeah, well, it says, look, Spurs are after him. He won't keep them up anyway.
I don't think he'll go to Spurs. I really don't. I don't think he's that stupid.
No.
He was being linked to Manchester United and Liverpool, wasn't he?
Yeah, another one, Chelsea as well. It says here, they're linked with him.
He ain't going. I could see him going to Bournemouth or one of your like Fulham or someone like that.
Liverpool interested in him as well. That's a bit amazing, isn't it? That Liverpool and United want him. I know. Why would they want him? I don't get that.
I just don't see that. I could see him going to Bournemouth or going to Fulham or one of your rivals who's around where you are in the table. I could see that, but I just don't see Liverpool, United signing him. United might, because they have made some weird signings in the past.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't know. I think anyone that wants him can have him as long as they give us a big amount of money for him. I don't care. We want at least, I think, 50 odd or something, 60 odd maybe for him, I suppose. Something like that. But, I'll be happy to see him go, to be honest. I don't care. So,
do you really think that they'd get 60 million for him? I'm not being disrespectful, but 60 million for a defender, that's a fucking shitload of money. Do you know what I mean? That's near on 100 million for a striker.
Yeah. Well, we'd take it, mate.
The problem is, Steve, is your club is not good with dealing with transfers. it's not aggressive enough. And I just like that business with Mbeumo and Wissa. I think they could have got way more money than what they did for the pair of them.
I think we've done well to get 50 odd for Wissa because I don't rate him. Warren. I don't.
If you look at his goal scoring record before he left,
That's because of Bramo though. Bramo done all that, helped him with that. He wasn't that great.
but he put the ball in the back of the net, Steve.
Yeah, but who served it to him, mate? Who served it to him? Bramo most of the time.
Huh?
Bramo's the one who gave him the service to do it.
Yeah, but like they still have to put the ball in the back of the net, and he did.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And I think you could have got 80 for the pair of them. Each one, it could have gone for 80, 85, 90 million easily.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that Brentford are aggressive enough in the transfer market.
Well, we held out a bit with
Bramo,
with United. We held out a little bit with that and got a fair amount from him in the end. Well, as you say, he should have been more than that. He should have been more. But 65 mil.
Players that were going at the time, that Isaac, who went to Liverpool, they got paid 100 and...
Isaac, yeah.
How much did they pay for him?
Oh, was it 100 odd? Was it 100 odd?
100, it was well over 100. It was like
20, wasn't it? Something.
120, 130, maybe more.
Yeah. That's mad. That's fucking mental. But yeah, I mean, something like that for Bramo isn't, you'd expect that. But he's quality, Bramo. I know he's having a lean spell at the moment, but I still think he's a great player.
Pele would have a fucking lean time of it in that team, right? I mean, let's be honest.
Well, yeah, let's be honest. At Man United, yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you see that? Oh, talking about Pele, did you? I know you don't like talk sport anyway. You hate it, not so do I a bit. But that Jason Cundy was saying that. Who was it? Was it him or O'Hara was saying they didn't rate Pele?
But that fucking sums that radio channel up.
I think it was
Don't rate
Cundy.
Pele. I mean, fucking hell. That is just done to cause controversy, mate.
Yeah.
That is just complete and utter bullshit. And that's what I'm saying about that radio station. People should just fucking boycott it. It should be taken off the fucking air. Because most of the problems in English football are caused by that fucking radio station. That fucking stupid little girl sitting there trying to work out who England's route to the World Cup final before they even fucking made the draw. What is fucking matter with these people, Steve?
No.
And you have to ask what's wrong with these people fucking listening to that crap.
I know, yeah. True.
You got Simon Jordan on there shouting and hollering at people, not giving people the chance to speak.
Yeah, I know, yeah. He's a prick.
Let's not forget that fucking guy nearly fucking liquidated Crystal Palace. And I think he was only there one fucking season. Thank Christ he wasn't there any longer. Because they would be fucking defunct by now. Because he hasn't got a fucking clue what he's talking about. The guy is fucking useless.
Well,
I've heard him sitting on that fucking radio station making up fucking words. Making up fucking words so he can try and bamboozle people.
Yeah, you think after that he's bollocks, man.
To that station about 18 months, 2 years ago because of that fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And the other clowns they got on the only one that I had any fucking respect for on that show was Tony Cascarino.
Yeah, he's still on there, isn't he? Yeah, he still does it on there.
The rest of them are fucking clowns.
Yeah.
And like that fucking that Natalie Sawyer, I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
I think she thinks she's working for Brentford Fan TV. Because any opportunity she gets, she's fucking going on about it. And by fucking November, she's talking about putting a Christmas tree up.
Total bollocks, mate. Yeah, bullshit. All of it is crap.
It is. It's fucking rubbish.
Yeah, no,
And
mate.
the stuff they came out with is actually factually incorrect.
Yeah.
I am going to fucking rip them in that series that I'm doing about putting football back on track. I'm going to do a show about them because they're a fucking massive problem. Like feeding all this fucking delusion about the England national team, an English fucking Premier League, and English fucking clubs in Europe. It's a fucking shambles, Steve.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's all bullshit. None of it's fucking real. None of it's based on fact.
Do
you know
you're right,
that the Premier League is the be all and end all? Well, what happened in the Champions League then in the last 16? 2 of the teams got fucking 8 goals put past them. They had 6 sides in that last 16. Only 2 of them fucking survived.
Yeah, no, it's terrible, wasn't it? It's terrible.
It's shocking. And they're supposed to be the fucking biggest league in the world. The only metric where they're the biggest league in the world is about the amount of money they're fucking conning out of TV companies.
Yeah.
They get twice as much money as the next 2 leagues. Right? It's a fucking joke.
It is. It is, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, getting back to this, what do you make of this one? Could we get him MLS from you?
I think it'd be a good signing for you because he ain't getting game time at Arsenal.
No, he said he wants that. He wants game time. He'd get it here.
He ain't going to get it at Arsenal because Arteta won't give it to him.
No, he's a prick. He's fucking
leave.
Right? Yeah, he's an absolute clown, that guy, that manager. I can't. And no wonder I knew you'd lose that League Cup. I knew you would lose that to City. I just knew.
Yeah, I knew it. They're not going to win any trophies this season, Steve. Like they're not winning that Premier League. They've got Man City have got a game in hand on them. They've got to play Arsenal at the Etihad. So that's 6 points down the toilets. How many points are they behind? 9. So that's only one more game that they have to lose, and that'll be it. It'll be fucking done again. It's not happening. They're not winning the Championship. They're not winning the fucking FA Cup. They're not winning the Champions League. They're not fucking good enough. The players they've bought are fucking bang average. They're not going to win a Premier League title or a Champions League with those players.
Well, we were after that Eze. You got Eze in the end, and
that Eze, he's not fucking good enough. I knew it last season. I looked at his stats and thought, nah, he ain't gonna tear up Europe. He ain't gonna tear up the Premier League because he didn't do it at Crystal Palace. So why does anyone think he's going to come to Arsenal and do it? It's just all fucking nonsense. It's all bullshit. All that fucking club is plastic, fake bullshit. I'm sorry, mate, but it is.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, mate. I totally agree. But I mean, for this guy, though, 60 mil is that too much? I don't think we'd pay that.
No, I wouldn't pay it.
I mean, he's 19. He's got a lot of high ceiling. He's got a lot of development. I mean, he's played for England 2 or 3. How many times he played for England? A few times, anyway. And
player, Steve, and he's got good potential, but he's not the finished article. I'm paying 60 million quid for someone. I want them to be the finished article.
I don't think he's a left back either, though. I don't think he is.
He's not. He's a left midfield player.
Left midfield, yeah. I think we'd play. Well, actually, Andrews, he probably would play him at left back, wouldn't he? So
he'd probably play him at fucking number 10 now in Andrews, mate.
yeah. As you say with Vicky, but And I wasn't saying you were wrong about him. He's a good player, Hickey. Don't get me wrong. I love him. I like him a lot. I think he's a superb player. But I still think Coyote's got that extra something about him.
The thing
And
is
that's why
that
he gets in.
is this business from the throw-ins.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he has got that, but he's got...
Sorry, if that's the only reason he's in the
It's
team
not
ahead
just
of
that.
Hickey, I mean, that like fucking sums it all up.
It's not just that, though, Warren. He has got other abilities. He lasts 90 minutes.
I'm sure he's a decent player, but he's not an Aaron
quality.
Hickey. Do you know what I
And he's
mean?
still-
He isn't. He's not in the same class as him.
He
But
scored the
like,
other day. He scored a goal as well.
As a whole, it's not just about fucking taking a throw in. I know it's like it's become a bit of a weapon for some clubs, but oh.
Well, there you go. Arsenal are after him, mate. They want him, Coyote.
Well,
So
it wouldn't surprise me. That'd be the sort of player they'd go for.
70 million. Look,
Respect to
70
that,
million.
but he's not a fucking. He's not a fucking like. I don't see Real Madrid coming in for him, or fucking Bayern Munich, or fucking any of the European giants.
Juventus were after him. They were after him.
Yeah, but they're not the club they once were, Steve, are they? When was
not.
Juventus won the Champions League? Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about fucking Europe's elite. He's not an elite player. This is
it does say Real Madrid. It does say Liverpool, Man City, and Real Madrid have been linked with him. Well, linked. I mean, that don't mean anything, does it?
No, I mean, someone could put it in a newspaper and it counts as a link. So, do you know what I mean? I'm talking about clubs. These clubs coming in and like fucking saying to the club, we want to talk to him. We're interested. How much do you want for him?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if Arsenal want to like seriously challenge for a league title and win the Champions League, they need to be going and signing best in class in every single position across the team, and they're not doing it. And they won't do it because the bloody owner has said that he doesn't want to win trophies. And this is what it is. These fucking football clubs, Steve, they're not interested in winning trophies because it doesn't provide them with the revenue that their club shops do. They get much more money from selling merchandise than they do from winning a trophy. Like, for example, the Carabao Cup, I think the prize money for that is hundreds of thousands of pounds. It's not millions.
Yeah.
Right? So why would they want to win it? That's my question. Why would you want to win? Like, because they're only interested in what the balance sheet looks like. They're not interested in winning trophies. And the man said it when he bought the club. He's not interested in winning trophies. My guess is his only motivation for buying Arsenal was because it was a big European club that were providing with a lot of financial
profit.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what it's become. Like, it's become a fucking tourist league. Do you know what I mean? The fucking grounds are full up with fucking tourists. And the reason they're full up with tourists is because the clubs want them there, because they will then go in the club shop and spend fucking hundreds of pounds on merchandise.
Yeah, it's too much. It's extortionate.
Well, it is extortionate. And not only that, it's a fucking football club. It's not a fucking retail outlet.
No.
If you want something that's going to be a retail outlet, go and buy fucking JD Sports.
Yeah. The Sports Direct.
Arsenal Football Club, Brentford Football Club, Chelsea Football Club, Manchester United Football Club, Liverpool Football Club, etc., aren't fucking retail outlets. They're football clubs. The resident data for being a football club is that you go out and compete to win trophies. That is it. End of story. These fucking clowns haven't got a clue what they're doing. They're trying to transform football into a vehicle to be a retail outlet, like on the back of a football club, because they know they've got a captive audience. They know they've got a fan base that will, as soon as they launch a fucking new merch, they're going to go in the shop and buy it. That is the problem, Steve.
Yeah, I know it is, mate. I know, and but yeah, and obviously he was right about this guy. That other Bees fan was right. Kevin Shard. I want him gone as well. I want him to go. I don't think he does enough. He's got the ability, no doubt. He's got raw ability. But he don't want to be there. He don't want to be there.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This will be another Olise or another. What's that geezer that they got from Chelsea?
Mudryk.
Yeah, there'll be another one like that. Not fucking good enough. It's like, why aren't we going to get Vinicius Jr.?
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Why aren't we trying to fucking sign Haaland?
Yeah.
Get a bit more aggressive and go for these people. Harry Kane out of fucking Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean, Steve? This is what I'm talking about. The caliber of these players isn't up to scratch.
No,
and they will win major trophies for the football club.
Yeah.
But Steve, listen, mate, I'm really sorry, but I've got to go.
First, no worries, mate. If you want to DM me or whatever about what you wanted to talk to me about, that's fine. About who.
Yeah, I'll send you a message.
You want to talk about that and
Major.
send it through there.
Something I thought you might be interested in.
Yeah, it's fine, mate. Yeah. Send me that, and obviously, good luck with your video. I watched some of that the other day. Your thing there about the football, about it's not as good as it was, and whatever else, all that bollocks. I mean, it's not as good as it was. Let's be honest, it's dead, isn't it? Football is dead now, and it's not the same. It's not the same as it was back in the day.
I don't think it's ever been as good as what these people say it has, Steve.
No.
Like, last 20 years, Spain has been far and away the best country in European football by some fucking distance. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Champions Leagues, Europa Leagues, Euros, Europa Nations League, World Cups, World Championship clubs, all those fucking tournaments, Spain outstrip England by a fucking distance.
Yeah.
And if I only went back 20 years, but if I'd gone back to these tournaments started, it would have been even worse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because like when the European Cup first started, Spain won it fucking 5 years on the bounce. Do you know what I mean? It's never ever been like these people would have you believe it. It never has.
No, I know, mate. It's this. I remember when it was, you go back to like 70s, 80s, whatever. It was all great. It was all better back then. You didn't have all this big business
was
stuff.
Better, but they weren't winning loads of European trophies. In the 70s, they had a little spell where Forest won it, Liverpool won it, Villa won it. But they weren't winning World Cups and Euros. I think they've won one World Cup, no Euros, no Nations Leagues. So where is all this coming from? I'll tell you where it's coming from. It's the fucking media. Hyping this nonsense up.
Yeah.
Particularly fucking Talk Sport. Hyping it up. Because they're getting paid to do it by the FA. It's fucking nonsense.
It is. It really is. And I don't know if it's ever going to change. I don't think we are going to go back, are we? We're not going to go back to the way it was, and it's going to get worse, I suppose.
It's up to fans to fucking say, no, we're not having it, and fucking going to the games and fucking protesting.
How many will do that?
Nice and stuff like that. As soon as that starts happening and the grounds are empty, then these people will stop doing it.
Do you think they will, though, Warren? Do you think they will?
100%.
Yeah.
100% they will.
Well, let's hope then. Let's hope it happens. Obviously, I might be doing a cricket one as well, by the way, at some stage. Talk about that shit show with the fucking Rob Key and whatever.
It's high enough as it is without fucking talking about that fucking shambles.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Did you listen to that podcast I sent you with Michael Vaughan?
Yeah. Well, I watched the other one on Sky. There was another one on Sky they done with Nasser Hussain and Athers and him, Rob Key and all that. And I thought that's a load of bollocks, mate. And fucking how they fucking let them carry on, I just do not fucking know. Mykalo and whatever, I don't get it.
Did you hear what he said to Rob Key? He turned around to him and he was saying about...
I haven't seen that bit, no.
About consultants that they brought in to talk to them about it.
Yeah.
So Michael Vaughan says, who were they? Like, what were their names? Because I think Vaughan knows that didn't fucking happen. And that's why he fucking asked the question. And the fucking guy got really fucking panicky and said, oh, well, you'll have to speak to someone else about that.
Yeah, it's a fucking
a deflection. And right at the start of the show, I knew it was going to go badly for him. When the guy hosting it, he started talking and he said, I'm sorry, but that sounds like fucking management speak. And it was all bullshit. Like,
it's slippery than an eel.
No, mate, you need to get him out and get proper people. I'd fucking give it to Michael Vaughan.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Do it, of course.
All day long you give it to Vaughan, wouldn't you? Definitely.
But the thing is, Steve, would he want it?
Well, I think he would. He wants to sort it out, doesn't he? I'm sure he does. You can see that. He's passionate and he wants the best for England. We all do, except for them. Some of them are still there. I mean,
it's just fucking shambles, mate. These people think they've got some fucking God-given right to just fucking be in these positions.
Yeah.
But they're not fucking, they don't care whether they deliver or not. They've got no fucking interest. And not at one point, that really pissed me off, not one point did that fucking Rob Key apologise to all the fans that travelled out to Australia. That would have been the first fucking thing I'd said.
That's what, yeah. Anyone would say that. Oh, look, we had a disastrous tour. I apologise to everyone. We had a terrible tour. It went, terribly, drastically disaster. And I'm very sorry to everyone.
He didn't. He never said it once. And I don't think I've heard one person come out and say that. And it was fucking outrageous. I remember Beefy going on about it in that fucking podcast he did with Bill Beaumont. And he was going on about, he was in a lift and there were people, England fans, like a family of England fans in there, and they were crying. All that fucking money. Thousands of pounds they spent travelling all the way out to Australia to watch that shit.
I know, yeah.
And public as well, I feel sorry for them. Because they would have
no way I'll pay all that. No way.
Matches. And they were expecting to see like a real contest. But it was a fucking slaughter. It was a humiliation, Steve.
It was.
Fucking humiliated.
There was no preparation, no fucking preparation at all. And we paid for that. We paid for it. They didn't give a shit. They said,
when it was 3-0, the Aussies just fucking chilled out and relaxed.
Yeah.
They needed to win those other 2 test matches. They would have fucking slaughtered England in those 2 as well. They would have. And like, mate, I've seen nothing or heard nothing that suggests to me that it's going to get any better.
No, unfortunately
I think
not.
they're going to get fucking beat by the Kiwis when they come as well.
I wouldn't be surprised. Because they're a decent team, New Zealand, and don't take them lightly at all. A very good team.
No, they'll be fucking on the piss again.
And
I want those fucking players breathless before they go out on the pitch. No, I'm serious,
definitely.
Steve, because I've got a fucking suspicion that a few of them were fucking 7 sails to the wind when they went out on the pitch for some of these Ashes matches.
Wouldn't be surprised,
It's just not acceptable. Do you know what I mean? People paying all that fucking money and then having the players not giving a shit and just being out there for the fucking jolly up and the party. And I said this to you when I first come on your channel talking about cricket, saying I just don't think that these players are interested. I think they're just in the England team because they think they can get a good jolly up. And I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree totally. It's there's so much wrong with it at the moment, and there's a lot to talk about. But whenever you're ready, mate, if you're available at some stage, we go into it.
No, Stephen, I'll tell you whether I'll be able to do it on that particular day, because at the moment it's a bit mad. So
yeah, no worries. Well, whenever you can, buddy, it's fine. But I mean, there is a lot to talk about there. I don't know where to start. To be honest, it's going to be so hard to know where to start. But it's a shit show. It's fucking disaster. So, and that's the way it's going with England cricket, isn't it, at the moment? And even that with the football as well. Even I was going to go into that about Tuchel and everything. Fucking hell, that's even worse. And a 35-man squad of players that are not players on form. Where are all these players that are on form at the moment? Why is he not picking any Welbeck or anyone like that that's fucking banging in the goals? He don't fucking do it. He's another fucking muppet, that guy, that Tommy Tickle. I can't stand him. Fucking German who don't give a shit about England. He's just there for the fucking money, mate. I mean, let's be honest. That's what it is, isn't it? It's about that. That's what he wants, the money. He don't give a fuck, as far as I'm concerned. And he's just putting these players in, they're not good enough. Solanke, how many games he played? How many goals he scored? Not hardly any for Tottenham. Why the fuck put him in, I don't get it. There's so many others that are not on form, and he's putting them in. Palmer and all that, Foden, whatever else. They've hardly played. Stones don't play for Man City. He's putting fucking in as well.
Well, that tells you story, Steve. That tells you that what I've been saying about the Premier League is true. And the state of English football is true. It's fucking overhyped. These players are overhyped.
Yeah.
That good, Steve. Otherwise, if they were, then they would be fucking topping the assist charts, the fucking goal scoring charts, and they're not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When I did that thing, I was shocked. So I knew it was going to be bad. But I didn't realise it's as bad as what it turned out to be.
Yeah. It is. It's terrible. Go and watch your... do you want to put your link in before you go, Warren, as well, to your channel? Because, people should watch, watch all this, what you're doing. It's really great. It's important. And the way things are shit with football at the moment, everyone should be watching that, It's bloody brilliant. I think you did get a lot of views for it as well, didn't you? The last one. I don't know,
because I don't look at the views, Steve, so I'm not sure.
I think you did have quite a lot. Let's have a look on yours. Let's see. So I'm sure you got a lot. And you deserve to have a lot, Warren. It's a great channel. And you do some great stuff on there, mate, Fucking brilliant. 46. Well, yeah, it should be more than that.
I think part of it was because people claim that they don't like international football and they thought it was going to be about international football, but it's not. I did touch on it.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you should definitely have way more than that. And I'll put there's your link. Yeah. People go and check this out. It's great stuff. He's talking about this man here. He's talking about some good stuff. You know, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Great knowledge of the game. He's been following it for so many years, wouldn't you? I mean, what's it? What we go back to 70s, 60s when you first 70s.
1972 was the first time I went, Steve. Liverpool at home.
Following it ever since.
I was in the clock end.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. I bet. Oh, you had some. Oh, what it was like back then. All them big players you had, didn't it? Watching them as a child, you know. I expect that was amazing, you know.
Thank you, mate. Listen, Steve. Make sure everyone that you subscribe to Steve, put a like on the video, and make sure as well that you share the content around for him. And I have to go, unfortunately, mate. So thanks for letting me come on.
Good. It's good, buddy. No worries.
Buddy.
Take care.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Cheers, pal. Have
Cheers,
a good one.
Bye bye.
Cheers, Warren. Take care, mate. Yeah, brilliant. Go and check him out. That's a great channel. You know, he hasn't been doing a lot at the moment, but his latest ones have been great about, you know, putting football back on track. It's that's not easy at the moment, the way things are. Let's be honest, it's shit. So, but go and check him out. He's got so much knowledge, as I say. That there is the link, guys. Go and click on that. Please click on that. But yeah, so go and follow him. Brilliant. And the other, thanks to the other guy earlier, Rick, the Bees fan. Please come back. I'd love to have you back on here. What's it? Life Hut O to B. I don't know if you have subscribed, mate, but if you could, that'd be amazing. Because you know, it's always great having Bees fans. I don't have enough in here now. Used to have the other guy, Tully. He used to come in quite a bit, but he hasn't been in lately. I don't know why, but anyway, that's not a problem. He's probably got other things going on. So anyone who has got other things going on, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We all have things to deal with in our lives, so no problem. But if you can come in, guys, you know, I want more Bees fans, you know, in the live chat or whatever on the panel would be amazing. I don't get it enough, so if you can, that'd be great. But, you know, this one, getting back to this, well, as I mentioned, these players we nearly got, that we didn't. I mean, Mudryk, well, I'm glad we didn't, because he's total write-off, wasn't he? On drugs and all that. So that was the best thing we ever done, missing out on him. Maybe Marmoush would have been a good one. I don't think he's quite done it at City yet, but he is quality, no doubt. Olise and Eze, I mean, as you said, you heard what Warren said about Eze, but I still think he's a good player, very good player, quality. And we could have had him fairly cheap, and Olise. So I missed out on both of them. But there we go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be back with other sort of news sometime, probably tomorrow or whatever else. I've still got to try and do a buzz one about England. I don't know whether that'll be today now. I'm not sure. You know, the game is tomorrow. I may do an early one before the game, maybe, I don't know, maybe 12 or so, 1. Because I think the game's not till later on. So I'll do that, I think. Probably tomorrow now. Talk about England then with the football. And obviously that cricket one, some other time. Obviously, a lot of these streams I'll be doing still the Bees news and other stuff, guys. So keep watching. You know, follow me on here, down here, on the ticket down here. Mr. B for Life 182 on Insta, and follow me on Mr. B for Mr. B Hive Football Chat. Please keep doing that, subbing if you're new. I think I've got 223, so I've at least got one new sub. But please keep going up, and the views, guys. That's great. Thanks for your, following me, and support is always great. Thanks for all that, guys. But I'm going to bounce. I've been on here, 1 hour 46, so I'm going to bounce. Thanks to everyone that's been on here, my panel, like Warren and Rick, of course. So thanks to you guys. For the time being, though, I'm out of here. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, guys. Cheers.